Come on and shine, shine, shine. Las Vegas, shine your light on me.
Welcome to Las Vegas Tonight with your award-winning host, Dale Davidson. Dale interviews fascinating guests from top-ranked celebrities to people just like you who have an important story to tell. For more than 15 years, Dale has broadcast every week from the fabulous Las Vegas Strip. He finds the people who really make Las Vegas a one-of-a-kind city and lets the world know just what's happening in this remarkable town. You'll discover why 50 million people visit the entertainment capital of the world every year. Stay tuned for another exciting episode of Las Vegas Tonight.
Welcome to Las Vegas Tonight. I'm your host, Dale Davidson. Thanks so much for tuning in, and are you going to be glad you did? Oh, yes, you are. We have a very special guest. Her name is Esmeralda Padilla Gould. She is often on our network, Las Vegas Tonight Television, and she has sat in for me on occasion because, why? She has her very own show, which is called Vegas Vibes Junction, and it's worldwide and 250 episodes. Half as many as mine, but she is a wonderful, wonderful person. And easy on the eyes, as you can tell.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dale Davidson, for having me. It's a blessing to be here.
Oh, thank you. And my intention is to ask how you're doing and then take a nap for an hour because she can talk. Actually, but in a good way.
Well, thank you for that compliment.
That's right.
Actually, it's very ironic because I'm a very shy and timid person.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I never thought that I'll be a media person, let alone have my own TV show called Vegas Vibes Junction.
Yeah.
Here on our TV network, Vegas Live TV, that you manage.
Yeah. Now tell me that. How did you decide that, despite your fear of public speaking, that you would become a worldwide television personality? You know, that is very unusual for an introvert, which is what you're saying you are, to have that as a goal.
I believe this is more than just a TV show. It's a calling for me to be sitting here next to you talking about my journey as a media person, as a TV host and producer of Vegas Vibes Junction. It all happened when, on a Thursday, we had my father's funeral. I was grieving, but then the next day I had to attend an event where I was given an award, a philanthropic award.
Yeah.
So I did not plan to go, but I felt like I wanted to honor the people who recognized me as, before I was the club president of Las Vegas Spring Valley Lions Club, for, appreciating my work as for serving,
and that's a big job, being the president of the Lions Club. It really is.
Yes, so I went there, and then the CEO and founder of ACTV, Mr. Carl Magno, it was ACTV then, now it's Vegas Live.
Carl Magno, our favorite person.
Yes, he's brilliant. I'm very grateful to him. Handed me his business card, and at that time I wasn't ready, so it took me a while, probably a month or so, before I finally picked up the phone and called him. And then he asked me to come in, and his son, JB, actually did a screen test, and I guess I passed, that's why I'm here. So he asked me to become the news anchor of Asian News, and then eventually also asked me to become the co-host of Music Asia, opposite Mr.
Music Asia, great show. We'll talk about that at length.
Yes,
that was a great, great show.
And then now I have my Vegas Vibes Junction, where I focus on music, pageantry, and live productions here in the entertainment capital of the world.
Yes, and you concentrate on pageantry because you were?
A beauty title holder.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was Mrs. Asian Las Vegas 2003.
Mrs. Asian Las Vegas. Yeah. Why did you get involved in pageantry? I've often wondered why women do that.
At that time, a friend of mine called and then encouraged me to join. And I felt the need of probably reinventing myself. What a way to do that is discovering new things about myself. And that pageant made me realize that I'm more than a housewife. You know, I'm more than a mother. Like, I can make a difference in the community in my own little way.
Yeah.
Because when you're a beauty title holder or beauty queen, you become a humanitarian at heart.
Yes.
And I really want to create an advocacy where I could make a difference in the world.
And what did you select as your platform?
It was health and wellness.
Health and wellness, yeah. And you still do a lot of that on your show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of this goes back to your childhood, I think. And that's your childhood and your family connections in the Philippines have made you an accomplished singer and songwriter. Talk about your childhood in the Philippines. Where in the Philippines did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Manila, Philippines.
Okay, Manila. Yeah.
Yes, so my childhood was very simple. My dad was a mechanical engineer. My mom was a housewife. But at a very early age, my father had a stroke. Half of his body was paralyzed. So we were like financially hard up. But then, you know, God has always a way of providing.
Yes.
So at the age of 18, I became a flight attendant. So I started helping out. And also I had uncles who were very nice and gave us a place to stay and even helped me with my tuition fees. So that's how we were able to get by.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then little did I know, I mean, I've always been in love with singing, but then later on in my life, I found out that I belong to Showbiz Padilla clan in the Philippines.
Oh, the Padillas.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us about that clan, because they're famous in the Philippines and also well known here in the United States. And it took you a while to learn that you were part of that family.
Yeah, because for me, they're my relatives, they're cousins, uncles. But then I found out that like my uncle here was the international referee for Thrilla in Manila, Muhammad Ali and Fraser.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still alive. He lives here in Las Vegas. He's 92. Carlos Padilla Jr. Yes, and then I have an uncle who's the bad boy of the Philippine movies, Robin Padilla, who is now the #1 senator in the Philippines. I have a cousin. She's a singer-actress, Shasha Padilla. I truly admire her because not only she has a beautiful voice, but she has a beautiful heart.
Oh, that's nice. Talk a little bit about your faith. Did you grow up Catholic?
Yes.
Many in the Philippines are Catholic, yeah.
God has always been at the center of my life.
Yeah.
I grew up in a Catholic school run by nuns from elementary to high school.
Right.
I remember my mom would take me to church once or twice a week just to hear Mass. There are many times also I find refuge or solitude by just walking to church by myself. Sit there and pray, ask for guidance from God and wisdom. So yeah, I'm very big on my faith. Like I always pray the rosary in the morning before I go to bed. I go to church every week, every Sunday. So yeah, that's life for me. It's part of who I am.
Yeah, we can tell in your show, Vegas Vibes Junction, there's a real sense of spirituality. And you have a lot of guests who are spiritual and talk about Jesus. So I'm really glad that we're able to carry you on our network and encourage people to know Christ through you and your guests.
Well, thank you for what you do, for sharing the stories of faith and encouraging people to come to Christ.
Thank you.
That's a big deal.
Thank you. Let's continue with your life a little bit. After you finished, and you worked for a high-end airline, didn't you?
Yes.
Saudi Arabian Airlines?
Yes, I used to work for Saudi Airlines when I was 18. I was based in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Wow. What was that like?
They have different religion, custom, culture. So it was hard to adjust.
It wasn't?
But of course, I think all along it was my faith in the Lord that kept me together.
Yeah.
Because it's just a different. I don't even know how to describe it. I had so much fear when I was there.
Really?
It's a different culture. Yeah, there were so many restrictions. We can't even expose our hair, our skin. We couldn't talk to men unless we are directly related to them.
Wow.
So it's just a different kind of vibe, environment from what I've, what I'm used to.
Yeah. And you told me when we were, before we rolled tape and we were talking, you told me that in the 747s they had the upper deck for the upper crust, and then the more normal people down below. What was going on upstairs in the 747?
Well, it's definitely very more convenient because it's just everything is first class. Our plates are even made of gold.
The plates are made of gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and of course, I would assume it's like 1,000. No, not 1,000, but 10,000, more zeros, $10,000 a seat. So it's expensive to be up there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's for royalties.
For royalty. There's a lot of that in Saudi. And then when you, how old were you when you left that job?
It was just a year. I was just there for a year because I had to come to the United States before I turned 21. I had to process my papers. And I'm really grateful that my older brother, Perry, petitioned my dad, and then my dad brought everyone else in the family. That's how we got here.
And then you came right to Las Vegas?
Straight to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this has been home for how long now?
30 years now.
Wow.
It was actually hard for me to adjust. I was always homesick. And then what cured that homesickness was I always gravitate to church choir and singing group. So I joined Our Lady of Las Vegas Church, their church choir. So that's what actually healed me.
That's nice.
From feeling alone.
And then talk about Music Asia. And you were the co-host, I guess is the right way to put it. Tell us about your co-hosts and what that show was all about. I loved it. I watched it every week.
Oh, thank
but
you.
It started as a short show and got longer and longer and longer. But tell us a little bit about the history of that program.
So it started as a 30-minute show.
Right.
And then when I joined, it became an hour show.
Right.
And then we had to extend it because we had more and more guests. 1 hour, it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So it became a 2-hour show. It was fun because more than a show, it's a family.
Yes.
The sense of belongingness is together. We see each other every week.
Right.
We hang out after the show. You're able to give a platform to aspiring artists, amateur and professionals to be able to express themselves through music. So I'm really grateful for that time because that Music Asia actually helped me to recover from the grief I felt when I lost my dad. So it was somehow a therapy for me.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But you always sang. You always did at least 1 or 2 songs, and then you introduced all the other musical acts, and you were producing it too, weren't you?
Yes, I was a TV host producer of Music Asia.
Yeah. Talk about what it means to be a producer of a television show. I don't know whether people really understand that.
Producer of the show, you're in charge of making sure that everything is working at place.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to put it on air.
Yeah.
I was also in charge of inviting guests, stuff like that. Although I had help. I had Mr. Art Mendoza, Clear, and the other crew to help me put it together. I don't think I would have been able to do it without their help.
Yeah. Yeah, you worked hard.
Yeah, I was
You really
blessed.
did. And Art Mendoza, the Frank Sinatra of the Philippines, he sounded a lot like Sinatra. And
his voice never changed.
I know, and he's like 80 years old now, right? And he could belt out a song, and it was really fun to watch him and to watch the interaction between Clear, who was one of the hosts, and Art and you was always fun to watch. And
our maestro, Mr. Nelson Alcantara, our piano.
Yes, and my friend Betsy Ann Fiore, who is an operatic soprano, and I think has been on your show, she said that he was her accompanist in church way back in the day.
Oh, thank
Isn't
you.
that
We had so
interesting?
many amazing artists on Music Asia. So yeah, we're just so blessed, especially during the pandemic when everything was shut down. We continued. We never stopped, even though we only have a 10 crew.
Yeah.
in the studio.
Yeah.
We kept going. We didn't stop.
Yeah, just like one production person, everybody wearing masks on the other side, and you streamed live too,
I was
didn't
streaming
you?
live. Yes.
Yeah.
People were calling and they were really asking for us to continue.
Yes, but it's an expensive show to
produce.
mount.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people involved behind the scenes, and as you well know, generating income is not that easy.
Yeah, we don't do this for money, definitely.
Obviously, or we'd all be rich and we'd all look like her all the time.
Thank you.
We'd be much better off. But we do it because we want to reach people. We want to help people in their lives. We want to promote Christ. That's why we do the things we do.
Exactly.
And calling is really interesting. And I want to talk more about that in our upcoming segment. Our first segment has raced by, and luckily we have her for 2 more segments. She's agreed to be our sole guest. So thank you so much for that, Esmeralda. We'll be back with Esmeralda Padilla Gould right after this. The Lord has made it possible for our show, Las Vegas Tonight, to thrive. We've produced well over 300 episodes telling the remarkable stories of Christians who have set out to change the world for the better. It's my honor to lead this ministry. As the founder of Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries, I'm commanded to be a good steward of all the donations our partners have so generously provided to us. As you can imagine, it takes a great deal of money to keep this program on the air in the United States and around the world. Please prayerfully consider making a one-time donation or becoming a monthly partner of Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries. Just go to vegassaints.org and select Make a Donation, or send your check or money order made out to Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries, 9030 West Sahara Avenue, number 255, Las Vegas, Nevada 89117. For more information, call 702-480-3989. Thank you, and God bless you. Welcome back to Las Vegas Tonight. We're so pleased to have, as our very special guest, Esmeralda Padilla Gould.
Thank you.
I got through it, didn't I? I pronounced it
Yeah, you pronounced it right.
almost correctly.
Yes.
You and I have co-hosted some live things. Remember
Actually,
we did
back in
2017 maybe?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were at the Fremont Street Experience.
Yeah, that's right. There we
hosting the
were.
Asian Culture Day.
Asian Culture Day. That's right.
Yes.
And who better to celebrate Asian Culture Day than me? But yeah, they asked
We
me.
adopted you to our
You
Filipino.
I've been an adopted Asian, specifically Filipino, and
Yes.
I'm very proud of that.
Yes, your show is on Film TV Network.
It is, yeah,
That can be seen in the Philippines
Yeah.
via Sky TV.
yes, in at least 14 million cable households.
Correct.
In the
also,
Philippines.
Also in China.
Also in China, that's right.
WCTV.
Both of us have our show on in China.
Yeah, wherever Mr. Dale is, I'm there.
That's right. She's right next to me. So literally, if you go to WCETV and click on that, that's a free app you can download. Just scroll down, and there's one English-only network. That's us. It says Vegas Plus on it. And then there's my little picture like that big. And then there's your little picture that big. And then 8 more pictures, and that's all the shows from our network that's on in China. And they say millions of people watch.
Yeah, we're very blessed. Also, I adopted podcast. I'm
Yeah.
also doing podcast now.
Oh, tell me
So-
about your podcast.
Well, it's just on Spotify, those streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Amazon Music, Apple Podcast,
Okay.
as well
Now,
as my songs.
oh, it's mostly your songs?
Yeah, my songs and my show, Vegas 5 Junction.
Oh, that's great. Tell us about your recent release, about your newest album. You're promoting the Christmas album now, right?
Yes, I have 4 Christmas songs
Right.
and the rest love songs.
Oh, that's
Yes.
sweet.
So the first song was actually composed by the brilliant songwriter, master songwriter through music, Mr. Jimmy Borja. Christmas is Love. Also co-written by Olivia Mende.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Also, it was produced and arranged by Mr. Raizo Chabaldin. And of course, Biv De Vera also helped me with the background vocals. So this song actually is
Christmas
song,
is Love, it's
yes,
called,
Christmas
right?
is Love. It's a song about love, like finding that pure heart that you spend the rest of your life with. And
That's
what
sweet.
better way to feel that love is in Christmas.
At Christmas time.
Yeah.
That's nice. And what's the album called?
Christmas is Love.
There you go.
actually.
Perfect. And how many cuts on it?
I have 8 songs.
8 songs total.
I also have Smile Forevermore that I composed during the darkest season of my life. I wrote it to give hope to others and make them know that there's always a reason to smile.
That's nice. Tell us a little bit about that time in your life.
I think it was a time when I was still grieving for the loss of my dad.
Yeah.
So, and I just turned it into a ballad love songs.
That's really, it's a beautiful song. And we're gonna put at least one song on this show.
Thank you.
So people get an opportunity. And where can they buy your songs?
They're on
your albums?
Spotify,
On Spotify?
Amazon Music, iHeart Music, Apple Music.
All those places.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're quite a businesswoman. Tell us about your side business. You sell products.
I sell, yes, Purple U products. It's a Korean skincare.
Yeah.
So I got to meet the CEO and owner of Purple U USA, Mr. Song. So we built a relationship, and I just love the product because it works, really works. So that's one of the products that I carry on my website.
Yeah, and tell everybody your website and how they can get to it.
It's VegasVibesJunction.com. So check
Vegas
out.
Vibes Junction.
Yes,
Yeah.
check it out.
Tell us about the name of that song, name of the show. Why did you pick Vegas
So
Vibes?
originally it was Vegas Vibes,
Right.
but then for marketing reasons we had to add Junction.
Oh, because somebody else had Vegas Vibes.
Yes,
Yeah.
just to
Okay.
make it more unique.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Vegas Vibes because one time I attended an event
Yeah.
at Sahara Hotel where I sang, and the title or the name of the show is Vegas Vibes. So actually it started as a column in the magazine, Manila Up magazine. I was writing for them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then Tito Cara was asking me what title do you want for your show, and all I can think of is Vegas Vibes because we are in the entertainment capital of the world.
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
Vegas Vibes, and I just love the vibe. So
Yeah.
Vegas Vibes was born
Okay, and you added Junction.
later
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tell us about the kinds of guests that you bring in every week.
So in our network, we have different categories. So mine, I was assigned since I naturally sing, so I focus on music. And of course, pageantry because I'm a beauty queen. And then live production because that's what we do with Music Asia.
Yeah.
But eventually, I wanted it to be more like an inspiring show where people can share their stories and what makes them incredible or extraordinary. I just want it to be, an inspiring shows where they can showcase their talents and, share their truth.
And you and I have never talked about this, but here's what we have in common with the kind of people that we book on the show. A lot of talk shows really chase after celebrities, and I can understand why. You get more views, but you and I look more for the stories and not whether or not they're famous. And you have some really good guests, as do I, in my show, because the stories come first. And you've had some tearjerkers, you've had some funny people, you've had a lot of inspiring guests. And I think it's because, like I said, you look for the story first, don't you?
I'm big on kindness, so that's the first thing I look for in my guests.
Yeah.
They need to be kind. They need to be wholesome. They need to be telling the truth, because not everyone are genuine.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure that what they say or put out on my show, share on my show, are the real thing.
Yeah, and you do something that I admire, that I try to do, and that is you really know your guests. You do research.
I do research.
You know, not all hosts do that.
I
I
need to know that what kind of life they have, or what difference they make in the community.
Yeah, yeah, and you don't want to promote somebody who is not genuine.
Oh yeah, we don't support that kind of.
Yeah, and all of Carl's networks, and we're on all of his networks, and then Asia Network LLC, is because he insists on G-rated. You know, everything we do is positive and upbeat. And I remember when we first went on the Asian network that's on in China, WCETV, they watched us for a year to see what kind of shows we had, and they insisted that it be clean, and insisted that it be upbeat, and also that we never say negative stuff. And then Carl told me that the owner of WCETV, Ronnie Chung, said to him, or maybe it was his dad, Billy, I don't know which one, but one of them said to him, do you ever say anything against China? He says, we never say anything against anyone. You know, we just try to be very, pro people,
And we take pride in that we are family-oriented programs.
Yeah. And it's easier to do than people think. And I know we've had comedians on, and they've all been clean. We've had magic acts, and they've all been clean. And everybody that you ever had on Music Asia, the same thing, clean songs and all of that. And I think the expectation when you tune into any of the Asian networks that we're on is that it's going to be family friendly, and that's really important, don't you think?
Yeah, it aligns with our values.
Oh,
so
yeah, it
that's
does.
very important to us.
Yeah,
as
it
the
does.
TVOs and producers.
Tell me about let's talk about the future just a little bit. You're the hardest working woman in show business, because you produce, you were chief operating officer of one of the networks for years, and produced the Music Asia. Which direction are you heading in? Are you going to do more music? Are you going to do more shows? What do you want to do with your life?
Well, right now, I think my calling is to really do something with my music, because in a way, I'm able to share what my heart would like to give to the whole world.
Yeah.
So I also want to be able to produce more TV series like Made to Shine, where my son was able to be part of it.
Yes.
I think I'm focusing on my music and producing new content. And of course, Vegas 5 Junction, where
That's part of you.
Yes.
That's really part of you now.
Allow myself to be more creative and expressive of how I truly feel.
Yeah, you were co-executive producer, I believe, on Made to Shine. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about that show. It's a sitcom, right?
It's a TV series.
Yeah,
6
TV
episodes.
series. Yeah, and tell us the premise of the show, and then brag on your son a little bit, because he did a good job in one of the leading roles.
Thank
he really
you so
did a
much.
great
She's
job.
a natural.
Yeah.
So I met Giovanni Espiritu. She was one of my guests on Vegas 5 Junction, and I invited her out and talk about, project that we could possibly do, and Made to Shine was born.
Yes.
And now it's on Vivo One Plus.
Vivo One Plus, yeah. So people can tune in.
Deal.
Yeah. How many episodes in the series?
Six episodes.
6 episodes.
And my son played Miguel.
Yes. And it's Maid, M-A-I-D. So the main character is a maid, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about her.
So the main character was played by Alexis Aubrey. Her name is Elena Corazon. She's a maid, but she is very talented. And she met this pop star named Gabrielle, played by Jojo Riguera. And they are husband and wife in real life. That's why the chemistry is amazing. You know, you could see it on screen, it's undeniable. And my son played the role of Miguel, the son of Elena.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's all kinds of dramatic things and funny things that happen, right?
Yes, it tackles about the life of a single mom and how the two fell in love in Vegas, in the entertainment capital of the world.
Okay. And are you going to do more episodes of the series, or do you think it's done, that this particular series is done now?
We just never know, probably. If we have the budget again.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is.
It's expensive
It's expensive to produce.
Yeah, episodic television is the most
Yes.
expensive television, yeah.
Such a thing. So, but in God's perfect timing, I believe everything happens in God's perfect time. So, yeah, if God's will, then by God's grace, yes, I would open it.
So that was your first time as executive producer of an
TV series.
episodic drama / sitcom. How did that feel? Did you start out feeling I'm out of my depth, or did you feel like I can handle this?
You know, I don't even think it was. I guess I would say that never in my wildest dreams that I would be given this opportunity, and I just embrace it and go along with it, run with it. Something happened along the way also. We lost our editor, the partner.
He passed away,
he passed
didn't he?
away in
Yeah.
the middle of editing. So it took a while for us to be able to complete all the episodes.
Yes.
And be able to put it on a platform. And Viva One Plus carries our TV series right now, and we're very grateful that we got through it.
You got through it, yeah.
Yes.
And it's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yes, there are so many things that happen behind the scenes.
I know how this goes. But being a friend of mine is executive producer on motion pictures, and I asked him, "What's your job?" He said, "My job is to be the last point of blame."
That would be hard because everything's pointed at you. Whatever happens.
Yeah, whatever went wrong, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
But
you're the troubleshooter.
That's right. That's kind of what the job is.
As a producer.
Yeah. And so that's you've dipped in at every level of the entertainment industry.
But Siobhan is amazing too. She did a lot, and all the people who have helped make this a reality.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck on the next project.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the fact that that Viva One, right? Viva One Plus.
It's like the Netflix of the Philippines.
Yeah, the Netflix of the Philippines picked it up is great. Great news. We need to, it's hard to believe, but the second segment has raced by. We're going to talk a little bit more about your faith in the third segment, and then by the end of the show I'm going to hand the wheel over to you, and you're going to take over and address the audience directly. So I warned you, sort of. We'll be back with Esmeralda right after this. Hi, I'm Dale Davidson, host of Las Vegas Tonight. You know, radio has an enduring place in the heart of America. Sometimes it's music that can enliven your spirit or keep you company when you need some. More often for me, it's just been the right spoken word or two that can quiet my mind and soul. Radio brings me a reassuring word in the quiet of night or a welcoming voice early in the morning as I shake off the night's sleep and find my way into God's purpose for my day. And always, I find the best radio station is the one that brings me the best news, the gospel of Jesus Christ. My favorite radio station is KKVV in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's still right where it's been for years at 1060 on the AM dial, hovering over Sin City like a gospel airship. broadcasting the good news of the abounding love that Jesus Christ has for every single one of us. No matter who you are or where you live, you can receive God's Word via the KKVV Gospel Airship. Just go to kkvv.com and click on Listen Live. KKVV is using all the tools that God's provided them, like podcasting and video streaming and video on demand, to produce programs that lift up our fellow believers and save the lost. If you feel a calling to speak to others about Jesus Christ on your very own show, pick up the phone and call the station. They'll be happy to tell you how. Call KKVV today at 702-731-5588 or drop them an email at kkvvradio@hotmail.com. Please join me in becoming part of the KKVV family. You'll be glad you did. Welcome back to Las Vegas Tonight. Esmeralda Padilla Gould is our very special guest. You can find her everywhere. Tell us about your social media. Is it all under your name?
It's VegasVibesJunction.com.
VegasVibesJunction.com.
It's my website.
Is your
and then my
website?
social media is also Vegas Vibes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you can find her that way. And you encourage people to write you and ask you questions and all that sort of stuff, don't you?
Yes, actually, I get messages from people who want to be on my show. So
Yeah.
they reach out.
I do too. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was doing radio back in the day, back in Arizona, I had a full-time producer. Of course, I was doing 3 hours a day, which is a lot. But he was constantly running around chasing people down trying to get me guests. But once I started this, I never had a problem.
At least you know someone's watching.
Yeah, that's
I guess we're doing our job.
yeah. So anyway, it seems to be easy. I want to ask you a little bit more about your faith, if you don't mind, because you talked about your calling and how everything you do is based on your faith in Jesus Christ. As you look out down the road and you continue to fulfill your calling from the Lord, tell me what you think He's going to ask you to do and what you're going to do to fulfill His call on your life.
I've
That's a
always
big question.
lived by my personal mantra. It's a Bible verse from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And I always try to apply that
Right.
in my life, especially whenever I feel discouraged. I feel like everything happens in God's perfect time. Sometimes you want a specific thing to happen, but no matter how hard you try, it doesn't materialize.
Right.
So I surrender it all to God. I trust the process and know that there's always hope and He has a plan for me. And that's what's in my future.
Yeah. Discernment, I find it always to be a challenge. You know, did that come from God or is that in my head, you know, when I feel called to do something? Do you go through that process? And is it through prayer or meditation or the Word or all of the above that you decide what the direction is that God has for you?
Yeah, every time I do something, I try to pray.
Yeah.
And I ask for guidance and wisdom from Him. And I just trust the process. Like what I said, I just let it flow and trust that it's from God. Because I wouldn't feel right. If I don't feel right, then it's not from Him. Then I don't do it.
That's good advice. That's very strong advice. The same thing when you're selecting guests. Do you listen to your inner heart when a guest says, "Hey, I want to be on your show"? Is that the way you discern whether or not to book them?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Of course, first thing first is I research about the person, what he does for the community, what's his purpose to be on my show. If it aligns to my values, then I say yes. If it doesn't, then I respectfully decline.
Wow, wow.
And
Sometimes it's hard to say no, isn't it?
it's hard to say no, but if it's for the right reason,
Yeah.
I shouldn't feel guilty, right?
No, no, I don't.
Because it's for the
Yeah.
goodness all the time, and you should do it for his name and glory.
Yeah, always, always his name and glory. Down the road, Vegas Vibes Junction is going to continue to grow and be important. Any different direction that you want to take the show? More emphasis on music, more emphasis on the spiritual aspect of the guests. Have you been thinking about how to improve the show? Not that it needs it, but that's something I always think about my show. What's going to make it more palatable and more popular?
I don't really do it for fame,
Yeah.
so I do it because it feels right, and I feel joy doing it. So I think I'll just continue doing this calling, give my best, and see where it leads me. I surrender it all to God.
That's really wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your son. You were bragging on him last time.
Oh, my
We
son.
talked about him. Tell us his name and what he does, which is a remarkable series of things for a guy as young as he is.
My son is 18 years old.
Yeah.
I named him Kenneth Jeffrey. Kenneth means a handsome prince. Actually, it's the reverse of my husband's name. My husband is named Jeffrey Kenneth, so we name our son Kenneth Jeffrey since I didn't want to have a
so
junior.
he doesn't have to be a junior.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is that too. My dad's name was Dalwin, so they named me Dale Wynn. And so that way I didn't get stuck with being junior. Although people go, what kind of name is that? But anyway, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, my son is such a joy to have. He's such a good boy. Ever since he was 14, he knows how to code. He does coding for to create online games from scratch. He's actually like a professional. He gets paid doing it. Since he was 14, we were actually surprised. So one day he asked us to open a bank account for him because they had to pay him, right? And how?
Yeah.
Through his bank account. So he graduated with a GPA 4.635.
How does one even do that?
I know, right?
He takes nothing but AP courses is what it is, right? Advanced placement courses to get a 4.6. I never heard of anybody with
how
that.
he did it, but he gets honors. He gets he gets recognized at school. He gets awards. And I was just telling you earlier before we started rolling that my son does his homework on the bus. So when he gets home, he can just do whatever he wants, like playing games online, creating more online games. But he's also musically inclined. He got it from both sides of the family. His father was a bass guitarist for a long time, like 15 years in Cleveland, Ohio. So my son plays 5 different musical instruments. But I think the most he likes is playing drums.
He's a drummer. Yeah,
and of course, and
I've seen him play. Yeah,
and he added being an actor in his repertoire.
In his resume. Yeah, is he going on to college?
Yes. Yeah. He's right now he's teaching in a tutor school as a math teacher. Imagine at 18.
18 years old and he's a math tutor. Wow, that's amazing. He doesn't probably need to go to college, but
no, he will. He will go to college. Yeah, I told him whatever makes him happy. I'm just here to support, of course, his dad as well. It's amazing raising him with me.
What a good mom you are.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
I try my best.
I know. It's a challenge.
I think my son is my greatest legacy.
That's a nice way to look at it.
Yeah, I want him. When he looks at my life, I want him to see that I'm a mom who's kind, who never gave up, and tried to be a light to the people around her.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's a good goal to have. And he's a nice young man.
He is. I'm very blessed.
Yeah, and a good-looking guy, too.
He is. Like his dad.
Yeah, and you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he got the best genes of both of you. Yeah. Yeah, what a really nice young man. I'm always happy to see him when he wanders in here, to see Mom or watch you sing, which he does many times.
I'm very proud of him.
Oh, you should be. You should be. And yeah, keep us in the loop with what Kenneth does, because it's going to be a very impressive life. We really have kids who have, both of us were lucky because we have children that have excelled, and we know how hard it can be with all the temptations and all the problems in the world to raise kids today. And this is not the easiest city in the world to raise children. There are double, the temptations and the pressures from many cities. But you've done a great job of doing it.
Thank you. I'm just so glad that it doesn't give me any drama or problems.
That's a great thing. We've only got a few minutes left, Esmeralda, and I kind of warned you I was going to do this to you. But you have such good presence on camera that I want to ask you a favor and have you address your camera, which is that one right there, which I know you know, and talk to the people out there. As you well know, because your show has millions of viewers and we're on all the networks together, millions of people watch us, and many of them don't know Jesus. And we want to always end our program with making it available and a wonderful opportunity for them to accept Jesus. So whatever the Lord puts on your heart, if you would address the camera and address our audience and talk to them about why it's important to have Jesus in your life.
My message is simple. Sleeping away our discouragements, I would like to remind everyone that with God, it's never too late, and His timing is always perfect. He can use your pain, your delays, your struggles to give you a new beginning. Always surround yourself with people who will bring out the best in you. Keep doing your part, and trust that God's plan for you is to give you hope and a future. It always goes back to the Bible verse that I live by, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to never forsake you, plans to give you hope and never harm you. So maraming salamat po, and may God bless you all.
Oh, God bless you. Thanks for being on the show, Esmeralda. It's such an honor to have you on. And open invitation. Walk across the hallway, because your studio is right next to ours, and come on anytime you want. And it's always a pleasure to see you. You always brighten up my day. And it's always a much better show when you're hosting it.
Thank you so
Esmeralda's been hosted my show a couple of times.
And it's truly an honor and a blessing to be here.
Oh, and you've always
so
done a great job. And I wish you great luck with Vegas, I can say the name of it, Vegas Vibes Junction. And I pray that you have another 250 episodes. And then together we'll just keep going on and on and on, which is what I think God has destined us to do.
More power to your show.
Here you go. Thank you. Esmeralda Padilla Gould, VegasVibesJunction.com is her website. So please go there and send her some money, because we all can use it. It's a little easier for me to ask for you than ask for myself. But I'll allow you to send me money too. We have much more coming up on the program. Please stick around. We'll be back to close out after we hear some music, some beautiful music from this beautiful young lady, and much, much more. Stick around. We'll be right back.
the one to make you smile. The sparkle in your eyes makes me smile as time goes by. Don't know why, I'd like to be the one to love you more, even when it leads to complication. Giving up is not an option. The moment I stood next to you, I always wanted to reassure you. The sadness in your eyes, I'll replace with eternal smiles. Your eyes speak the language of your heart, and it's telling me why I should love you more than I. No wonder why I'm happier, 'cause you are. The moment I stood next to you, I always wanted to reassure you. The sadness in your eyes, I'll replace with eternal smiles. Just one look into your eyes, there I see who you are to me. Your love so special, your kiss so sweet, only your smile can complete. Now that I stand next to you, glad I was there to reassure you. The sadness in your eyes, I'll replace with eternal smiles. So now I can't resist holding on to commit, inspired to love you and keep you smile until the end of time. Smile forevermore.
Dear friend, I've been talking to someone about you. This person cares about you a lot. I don't think you know them yet, but I've been getting to know them quite well. And the more we hang out, the more I feel like this person really gets me. They're pretty popular. In fact, 2.2 billion people in this world call this person a close friend. But even 7 billion friends wouldn't be enough. No, this person wants a friendship with you as well. Don't worry, they're 100% legit. And they're actually the most trustworthy, faithful person I know. As a matter of fact, as I've shared some of my deepest hurts and personal failings with this person, they have helped me move past these things and grow into a stronger person. And I know they'll do the same for you. Even when you're going through your hardest and darkest times, they'll stay close by, ready to step in with peace and comfort. You see, they aren't just any ordinary friend. They created the world, died, and came back to life. And they did this for you. So they've got your back, more than any human ever could. But only if you ask. They don't want to be pushy. You see, this person knows that true love is never forced. And so, we have a choice.
Is there a love that is patient and kind, that always protects and trusts, always hopes and perseveres, keeps no record of wrongs? A love that never fails or lets you down. There is a love that embraces you and turns your world into color. It is real and tangible. Jesus displayed this love when he gave his life for us. Even when we fall short, he loves us unconditionally. True love is found in Jesus. We love because he loved us first.
Lord has made it possible for our show, Las Vegas Tonight, to thrive. We've produced well over 300 episodes telling the remarkable stories of Christians who have set out to change the world for the better. It's my honor to lead this ministry. As the founder of Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries, I'm commanded to be a good steward of all the donations our partners have so generously provided to us. As you can imagine, it takes a great deal of money to keep this program on the air in the United States and around the world. Please prayerfully consider making a one-time donation or becoming a monthly partner of Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries. Just go to vegassaints.org and select Make a Donation, or send your check or money order made out to Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries, 9030 West Sahara Avenue, number 255, Las Vegas, Nevada 89117. For more information, call 702-480-3989. Thank you, and God bless you. Thanks for watching Las Vegas Tonight. It's been an honor to have Esmeralda on the show. Esmeralda, tell them all the name of your show and how they can reach you one more time.
You can reach me at Vegas Vibes on Instagram, as well as check out my website, vegasvibesjunction.com. And yeah, looking forward to hearing from you guys.
Thank you.
Please also support Las Vegas Tonight and all the programs on Vegas Live TV.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for being on the show. Esmeralda Padilla Gould. And as I try to remember to say each and every episode of our show, when it comes to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, please walk with Him. God bless you.
Come on and shine, shine, shine. Las Vegas, shine your light on me.
You've been watching Las Vegas Tonight with your host, Dale Davidson. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of our show. We so appreciate your loyalty to our program. To keep Las Vegas Tonight on the air, please go to our website, vegassaints.org, and click the Donate button. To send a check or money order, please make it out to Dale Wynn Davidson Ministries and mail it to 9030 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 255, Las Vegas, Nevada 89117. To suggest a guest to appear on the show or any other suggestions or questions, write to Dale at dalewdavidson@yahoo.com or call him at 702-480-3989.
Shine, Las Vegas, shine.